Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another riveting episode of Home Defense Shakedown. This is going to be Floor Plan Breakdown, Episode 2. I really, I really need to compress that down. And also, welcome to my fancier layout here. I've got my name at the bottom. I took a couple of extra seconds to kind of make it a little bit more professional. And then I just jumped out of the shower today and I just said the hell with it. But what's important is the information, right? Well, sort of, I guess. So let me go ahead and flip over here so you can see what we're going to be talking about today. Since my last episode last week where I talked about the single story split floor plan, I've had a lot of clients call and they're like, well, Todd, I live in a 2-story and I have all my bedrooms upstairs. I have everything else downstairs. And of course, a stairway leading up to the top. And I'm not really 100% sure exactly what I'm supposed to do there. And so I would talk to him over the phone. And I thought, what better way than to do an episode about that actual floor plan? So what I've got here is kind of hard to read, but this is, and you can kind of see here, that's the top is the first floor, and then the top is the second floor. Right here, go ahead and right here is the master, and this is the master bath over here. And then you have a bedroom, and it looks like you have another bedroom over here. And of course, the stairway leading up to the upper story. And it looks like a bathroom over here somewhere, probably the joint bathroom for the other two bedrooms. Well, where would you set up if this was your house? And this is super simple. Don't overthink it. So you have the stairway again. Really, what the focus here is on the stairway. So if this was my house, of course, I would have a plan with my family to where my kiddos, and let me go ahead and clear my screen here. I would have my kiddos retreat to the farthest corner away from this area right here, because that's going to be the potential problem area. If you're going to stop somebody from coming up the stairs, it's going to be right in this area, right in there. So with that in mind, where would you put your kids? Well, if it was my house, I would have one of my kiddos that's in this room over in this corner, and I'll talk about why I put them there instead of, like, say, over here, which I can see how some people would want to think that way. And then the other child I would have over in this far corner. And again, I'll talk about why I chose that corner. Now, where would you post up? This is your master bedroom right here. Probably, and again, this is my take, is I personally would take up my position right here because I want to be able to defend the top of that stairwell. And it looks like the stairs actually empty out. It's kind of hard to tell here, but it looks like it empties out. Yeah, it empties out on the right side here where I have this little, almost correct. So it empties out right there. So people are coming up this way. They're going up the stairs and they're coming this way. Now, of course, if you have people rummaging around downstairs and they're, it sounds like they're having a heyday, stealing all your stuff, I do not advise that you go downstairs and confront them. I just don't. There shouldn't be anything down there that you're going to miss that's worth your life. So you're going to want to post up and just defend the upper story. And that's a fantastic place for it right there. I'm going to clear this out and do another one here. And the reason is if you're posted up right here, you have clear view of the top of this stairwell. If somebody comes up that stairwell, you can have literally a verbal command. You're kind of concealed. You can see them before they actually see you. Again, they're going to be kind of walking up the stairs, and so their head's going to pop up. And once you see their head, then that's the time to start communicating with them. Get the hell out of my house. What are you doing in my house? You better get back downstairs. Get the hell out of here. My wife's calling the police. Nothing up here. It's worth your life, buddy. Just leave. And you hope that they listen to you and they boogie right out the front door. Now, if they continue to come up, then you're going to have to make a judgment call. You're going to have to engage them in one way or another. You already tried verbally. That didn't work. So you're going to have to engage them. You do not want these bad guys to get up in your upstairs area where your kids' rooms are and where you are. That's kind of the red line. I'm going to go ahead and switch this off. This is the red line right there, the top of this stairwell. They have plenty of opportunity with you giving them verbal commands to turn around, have a change of heart, and get the hell out of the house. If they continue up that stairwell, they're making a huge risk. They know they're taking a huge risk. And you just have to think, who would do that? You have somebody yelling and screaming at him, a homeowner, that he's armed, you're going to kill him, and they continue up that stairwell. Well, it's time to make a hard choice and defend your family at that point. Now, the reason why I picked this corner and this corner is that, God forbid, let's say the bad guy decides to shoot back. He comes up this stairwell and he gets to the top of this stairs. You're yelling at him, turn around. He doesn't comply. You engage, and now he engages. So he's going to be shooting in this direction. So you don't want your child over here in this corner. You don't want your child over here in this corner. You know, your wife, I would even stick her out of as far out of the way as possible. I normally say the toilet, go in the toilet room, which is right here, and camp out. But again, you can see that's pretty much the straight line of fire right through the master door, bedroom door. So I would say in this case, I would say, no, instead of there, I would have you over in this corner. Put your wife over there. She's on the phone, of course, calling 911. But that's my take on a 2-story with all bedrooms upstairs. Now, I was asked, well, what if the master bedroom is downstairs and the rest of the rooms are upstairs? How do I deal with that? I don't have a floor plan for that yet. I'm going to look around online, see if I can locate one. And then I'll have, hey, another opportunity to have another episode. But we will discuss that. And there's a lot of other floor plans, like I mentioned in my first video. I'm going to mention again here. There are some wacky floor plans out there. You might live in one where you walk into your house and even after a year or so of living there, you still get confused. If somebody was to turn the light out and say, hey, go from the master bedroom to the kitchen and then to the bedroom of the kids' bedrooms, and you'd probably be bumbling around just like a bad guy would. Crazy floor plans. Not my taste, but some people like that stuff. A little bit of departmentalized, I guess, houses with lots of hallways leading a bunch of crazy places. And I'm going to find a floor plan like that, and we'll discuss that too. But hopefully this was a little bit helpful. If you do live in a home where it's similar to this, obviously it doesn't have to be the same floor plan, just basically the same layout with all the bedrooms upstairs and all the living space downstairs. This will give you kind of an idea how I go through in my head, how I would lay out my plan. And of course, when you hire us to come out and we actually practice this stuff live fire, then you'll be able to see if the plan actually works. And this is a really good floor plan from a defensive aspect. Excellent. Really easy to defend. Easier than if you're trying to cruise through the house like we were in the split floor plan, or if you have one of those maze-like houses where you can't, I'm going to flip back over here, where you actually can't find your own way around. This is a super simple setup. All right, well, until the next episode, thank you again for tuning in. If you had fun, subscribe. Really not looking for subscribers, but if you want to be notified, hit the notification. We're going to be doing a lot of fun videos like this, not just on floor plans, but a lot of other stuff. And until the next video, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you have a good evening. Bye-bye.